fast. And the reason you need to release them is because they have time to put together their alibi. They have time to put together their story. Do not drag it out for the sake of your show. You know, I watched her show today and I was honestly disappointed. She promised receipts. We have seen no receipts from Max Blumenthal or Candace Owens. We've seen a lot of hearsay, unnamed sources, anonymous friends of Charlie Kirk. If Netanyahu offered $150 million and he turned it down, we need to see the documentation, if there is such a thing. If Charlie Kirk sent a letter to Netanyahu resisting his advance, we need to know the contents of that letter. If there is information to the contrary, we need to see it immediately. You cannot withhold that information. I did not know Charlie. I never worked for Turning Point or Daily Wire or Fox News, so I do not have this privileged insider information from the Jewish Club. But if anybody has that information, it must be released. If you have receipts, you can't play games and say, we've got the documentation, you better release it or else. No. Doesn't work that way. You need to put the information out. Otherwise, it's irresponsible. And we need to get to the bottom of this. And by the way, we all need to demand that our Trump government, they have to get to the bottom of this. If it was Israel, if it was leftists, we need to know what threat we face. If Charlie Kirk is being gunned down for not taking money from a foreign state to support their war, that's a problem. If Charlie Kirk got gunned down by a terrorist cell of insane left-wing trannies, we need to know that too. Or not, we have to get to the bottom of this alleged payment. And I would implore Candace Owens, release all the receipts. You have to release all the receipts immediately. Don't play games. Do not play games. If you have receipts, you need to release them fast. And the reason you need to release them is because they have time to put together their alibi. They have time to put together their story. Do not drag it out for the sake of your show. You know, I watched her show today and I was honestly disappointed. She promised receipts. We have seen no receipts from Max Blumenthal or Candace Owens. We've seen a lot of hearsay, unnamed sources, anonymous friends of Charlie Kirk. If Netanyahu offered $150 million and he turned it down, we need to see the documentation, if there is such a thing. If Charlie Kirk sent a letter to Netanyahu resisting his advance, we need to know the contents of that letter. If there is information to the contrary, we need to see it immediately. You cannot withhold that information. I did not know Charlie. I never worked for Turning Point or Daily Wire or Fox News, so I do not have this privileged insider information from the Jewish Club. But if anybody has that information, it must be released. If you have receipts, you can't play games and say, we've got the documentation, you better release it or else. No. Doesn't work that way. You need to put the information out. Otherwise, it's irresponsible. And we need to get to the bottom of this. And by the way, we all need to demand that our Trump government, they have to get to the bottom of this. If it was Israel, if it was leftists, we need to know what threat we face.
Just the realest shit. This is deep.
If Charlie Kirk is being gunned down for not taking money from a foreign state.
But guess what? Family? They did take the money. That's where the $80 to $150 million of undocumentation to the feds came from. How you think Candace was running around this whole country on a plane, spending over $1 million on flights? Why? They were getting money from Israel. Press one. And Candace, the rest of them are trying to stay up under the guise of conspiracy look at this picture and look at it. Listen, been down this 9/11 before that. That's one. Listen, real truth, real truth. That's why the urban conservative real, raw department is real. This is why my other channel was to better further explain type of propaganda. How you on one, on the other hand, all reason why the y'all was receiving foreign donors undocumented. Actually, and why would how would Candace have this information? They ain't been together since way back. Since way back. Think about it. I ain't talking to the non-compos mentors. I'm talking, think about it. Candace is trying to give the impression been friends with the whole time. Look at us, we was even in yay. I'm saying is investigations to her, where they was getting this money from that goes all the way back to yay. Andrew Tate, red pill community, the big influx of popularity, money. Who will make all these niggas bow down to her? Bow down to all of this. Candace wasn't managed. All of this stuff coming. But he wasn't. Oh, oh, wasn't. Her whole this whole facade. Charlie and Charlie sounding like a side chick. That's what she sounding like. A side chick with emotion about a man. And also a side chick trying to use the game more. See, the game is describe if game find Patsy. Press one, use, hold on. Press one. Charlie, in my opinion, good man, fell into a honey. Press one. Charlie, in my opinion, was suckered. I don't care, black, white. He was suckered because of his political views. His wife connected to Israel. Press one. Wife connected to Israel came and got him. And he got her. No, she came and got him. Came and picked. She was supposed to be working for Charlie. Charlie, his brother said, "No, I'm gonna be your wife. Supposed to be here for you. You supposed to be here for a job." Press one. That's why I kind of like left. I still listen to politics, speculation behind everything. Started to phoniness. Press one. I started to use something. Then what? I'll build it. Then what? They'll take over. Press one. Already have all my shit all in their hands and grasp, but they press one. Right. That's why my husband ain't no game. What I see here is I see a honey trap. Things when a man start waking up and say no, things like happen. Things happen. Yep. Things like I'm about to find It's almost as if we got duped. No, it ain't. He didn't get duped. Press one. He did get duped by more propaganda. They are the movement. Scariest shit you ever see. Foreign nation. Offing people because they didn't take the money. I think they took the money and is getting back home that they were receiving illegitimate funds for the money that they. How much money? Oh, how much? Upwards of $150 million. Let's listen to Nick Fuentes one more time. I think this is a case of national security. And if it's real, Candace Owens is playing in national security, playing a dangerous game. Press one.
Not. We have to get to the bottom of this alleged payment. And I would implore Candace Owens, release all the receipts. You have to release all the receipts immediately. Don't play games. Do not play games. If you have receipts, you need to release them fast. And the reason you need to release them is because they have time to put together their alibi. They have time to put together their story. Do not drag it out for the sake of your show. You know, I watched her show today and I was honestly disappointed. She promised receipts. We have seen no receipts from Max Blumenthal or Candace Owens. We've seen a lot of hearsay, unnamed sources, anonymous friends of Charlie Kirk. If Netanyahu offered $150 million.
Now, unnamed, undocumented funding. Okay? That's what you're looking for. Undocumented federal crime. And I think get into it. I just what's the oh Jason. Say it. I'm one of I'm one of the fathers of SD. Push inflation and tax on. I wonder how much other Soros push is going to make it look like on. I wonder who came up with Tyson University and had Popeyes. I'm not telling working for Popeye. Does I sit back and who does think us so low? When Anton Daniels stats come out, black people and black people from there's no Israeli finance backed YouTube compromising Negro. And I bet you all of them be trying to go to the Theor youth bash parties while condemning. Press one. While condemning Puffy. They want to go see their favorite one, Charleston White, off of YouTube, who get money for bashing you. Turned that same Charlie got got a call from his white man, Aiden. Press 1. Told that boy, this is what you gon' do. Back at beating niggas on your life. That Confederate flag up in your life. Get back on that black rhetoric. Why I can't talk about y'all and it's okay for me to said so. Get out there and goddamn. That's it. Build your whole empire. Passion. All. The world. Aim. Unintelligent, uncompetent, for them to remain in that's they real world. Where is the $150? And where did y'all get this? And what was it for? That's the reason why he's dead. Was it closing in? Was it deep? Was it laundering money? Washing money? What type of money? Where y'all get? What type of money? Don't y'all want to know? Where's the money? Candace. Press 1. Where did it have cracked the code with blue? Act blue? I think so. By the That's why I want you to look closer to
Regime candidate. Trump branded himself in 2024 as the vengeance of MAGA and America First and mass deportations. In reality, he was the regime candidate. He was the candidate of Wall Street and Silicon Valley, of Israeli intelligence, of the Jewish oligarchs, of the World Jewish Congress, and ultimately he is sort of an inconvenience. He is a vessel. He is a booster rocket. The payload is Vance. Vance was an artificial creation of Peter Thiel, of Elon Musk, of David Sachs, of the CIA, the American Enterprise Institute, of Netflix and CNN in 2028 or before. When he is crowned the president, he is going to bring the New World Order to the fore. Why is no one talking about this? With Rubio, they're going to tell you mass deportations, then they review 50 million visa applications and look at their Twitter and see if they criticized Israel. They run on frat bro uprising, then they deploy an anti-Semitism police force to Colombia to make sure no one protests against Israel. They say, we're gonna get to the bottom of all of these conspiracies. Then they bury the Epstein files a day before Netanyahu makes his third visit to the White House after they bombed Iran. They bring in Doge to cut the deficit, fail miserably, Doge leaves, and who stays? Palantir. Suddenly, the Social Security Administration, the Treasury Department, the Education Department, the IRS, it's all going into the Palantir database, which is a cutout for the Mossad. Are you getting it yet? They're invading Gaza. They're getting ready for another war with Iran. They're disarming Hezbollah in Lebanon. The president of Syria is an Israeli spy. They're getting ready to annex the West Bank. They're sacrificing the red heifers. Are you starting to understand this yet? They don't want you to watch my show. They will address every aspect of my character and my personality, personal attacks, credibility attacks, reputation attacks. They will never address what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, they won't even clip it because they don't want you to know. They want everybody to look at me and say, oh, that's an untrustworthy figure. Oh, he's effeminate. Oh, well, you know, he's not white. Oh, well, he's a hypocrite. Well, he's a jokester. Because I'm the only one that is and this information, it's all out there. You don't need to trust me. You don't need to like me. The information's out there. Look it up. This is what's happening. And there is such a concerted effort to obfuscate this, to bury this under 50 feet of bullshit Vance memes, to bury it under 50 feet of astroturfed, inorganic, unfunny fucking cat turd memes. Trump.
Facts. I've learned that the right, nothing more wasn't cool. Then you got the ones, bully. Can you hear me? Is my mic going in and out? If so, Lord have mercy. Bless me. Bless me in all my efforts. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm technical work, sound quality, videographer. What the fuck? Karaoke man, sound man, damn host of the programs, show starter, damn meme creator, damn. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm still like, are you there? You hear me? Is anybody gonna let me know what's up? Yeah, talk to me. Well, I can talk back. Are y'all not political? If not, I'm going all political on my left kinds of that. Conservatives, ran successful. Shout out. Here at university. You got to get to the bottom. Where did this 150? Where is it? Came from the same donors as Act Blue. Press one. That's how much it was paid for them to participate and play a blind eye. Officer Tatum sold out to Israel. Candace and Turning Point all sold out to Ben Shapiro. Y'all see what's over there? Turning Point. Israel. Who over there? Ben Shapiro. Candace is mad because she got fired. But it was with Turning Point and him and just went on an anti-Israel campaign. Whole campaign. We got undocumented donations coming into Turning Point, which is Israel. Turning Point, press one. Point is ideological subversion army. Press one. Turning Point, where most of these trolls, what they say, we watching you, Kev, then auditing you. Press one. Who does that? Press one. Who does that? That's why I don't play. Who does that? Then auditing you. Yeah, we've been trying to. No, ain't no black Republican. I ain't no cornball. I don't join Israel and accept no money. Israel. I don't want to be part of your club. I reject you. You know why? Because you ain't for nothing. Looking for a scapegoat. I can take all they worth. Rest in peace. Have them paint your shirt. But niggas try to take my worth. Press one. I don't want to. Behind it? What's behind it? Who are. So what's behind it? A gang of people y'all consider are out here trafficking women and children, boys and men, all across America under the guise of political tax, builders of corporations who invest in politicians, create them. Press one. Tell them what to do. We made you as. Press one. I made you. Who made you? That type of. Press one. That's why Tatum is over there fucked up. I know y'all see people donate. That's them. Same old people. Nothing changed. Bunch of people want to see this. What receipts you, Candace? Got as many a receipt of what he told her while they was on the road, possibly fucking. Original member of receiving $150 million up in the upwards of 80 to $150 million in contribution, in undocumented contribution. While on the screen, and with Black Lives, they took over $1 million. This is not a form of. I don't know what. That's why I'm dedicated to KevRow University. Urban conservative, don't do bad things. People need to get involved. Yeah, us people, not regular people, our people. I think that's what I was building with having a sound mind to recognize this type of behavior. Charlie probably never knew what hit him. Probably never knew what hit him until he started rebelling. This is why everybody has to be honest in it, because it's that fucking important for people who got duties of God. People got to wake people up and get them motivated, not played down this road of taking something from individuals. This is the wildest shit ever. If you come out the conspiracy, press one. Science, the Omega Psi Phi, press one of it all. Press one. You can see this clearly. You see people jumping around, trying to claim they position. Gonna claim. Well, who introduced wife to Charlie? Charlie, Candace told Charlie, imagine for Donald Trump. Where is she from? What's her background? Are you looking at subverters everywhere? That's how important it is. Straighten up. Oh, now. Right now. Right now. Because you got to go above and beyond theaters of civil war. Feel me? My chat room on that level. This is all argument down there to say, hey, look over here. The Senate and the House of Representatives. Your problem ain't in the Senate. It's not in the House of. Your problem way at the. Their problems are. Your problem, other way, up the street, where George Washington is sitting there. Come on in. Out the. Me, I just peep game, all the facade to hide, cover up. You never gonna know what truly happened. Be waiting on them to tell you. I'm not waiting on. And tell you that time we start making legal matters important. How do we come out of captivity? How do we put an end by black death, genocide on our people? Civil law, Roman civil alien. Rest of you, four generations that are over here causing all of this. We got to stay focused at the supreme level of supreme level. How we gonna stop that? Because you can Israel and a lot of money to keep black. They even held a conference and said the biggest threat in America to them is you. Why? What are they gonna do to assault you? To turn your whole nation propaganda. So they're gonna get the stats and Kevin Samuels. This one's in Angry Man, Anton Daniels, the OK booty busters from the penitentiary have them flirt, but the black woman ain't shit. And American black men, while they're playing scientific homosexual game in the background. I'm different. Yeah, y'all not gonna like. Not gonna like. Solid. I've been. Oh, that ain't happening. Step up. I'm going somewhere else. These little instances where people blasted on television. I watch niggas get blasted my whole life. Hear about this? So what? You got to do better. President almost got blasted in his head. I came out and told you what that was. I came out and that was. So there's not too much more I can tell you. Now I'm acting. Press one. Press one. Ward to play. I'm in the ward to bring free our people. From these types of theatrics. Press one. Time. And yeah, it's fraternity, but yeah, it's fraternity all the way up. So I realized this fight is greater than, come on, y'all. Fight that we take upon this. I spent so much time saying, come on, y'all. I like lost track of what I'm supposed to be. Press one. Fuel me. That's why I'm forward at this. I'm going this way. Real documentation. Put that awful. I'm about to do ever be got enough. I can barely make holla more than money. All the mark I was put. Probably see me every day. I have to earth. Ever man. I was like I'm where I'm going and what I'm submitting to the world change your life. I can bring up me all the I don't care. I kind of lose myself in my that's too much on the mind. Much science set this journey out definitive. I don't know what personal finish line. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it was something like changing after you. Gonna do it. Gonna do about it. Up here, 100 in real revenue, hitting big licks. to declassify black in law and keep the statistics right about you. What's on your mind, black man? Dead black man. That's record deal. Check right there. What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? 7 books. I don't written legal paperwork. I don't written things that is already. It's the reason why Charlie on your propaganda got on your mind. How are you gonna get free? Black Romans falling for the same propaganda, money laundering. You know the whole world is ran traffickers, money laundering, traffickers. It just happened to be fell in love rap video. Everybody pretending to have fake sympathy for traffickers. Traffickers. They don't love them. Live in Rome. Press one. Y'all tripped out. America law. False. Traffickers playing with conspiracies, talking about what they gonna do. But who's they? Put a name and a face on it so we can get to watching it. Never do. They watch them. They're they get YouTube. They sponsor money. They entertain you. Don't know why. You don't know all the stats that and aside. You think the Holocaust already. You don't see the Holocaust. They think it. You look at the TV, look at all this stuff, and be like, "How the Holocaust is about to miss the Holocaust in your." Oh, well, none of that stuff. You missing the whole. You are entertained in the Holocaust. I'm not entertained though. That's the thing. I'm ready to let's make some to change the perspective of what we watching and what we looking at, where we going. Okay, chat room. Black people want. Well, you ain't ready for what I want. Telling you, nigga, classify what y'all want. Ultimate question, which pray for me. What do you want? Thing. What you out here? What y'all commit? Where the men? What y'all committing yourselves to? Who y'all riding for? Y'all believe in God? Y'all believe in the word? How you gonna get free from that jurisdiction to get back into this one? You gotta understand. If you had the pleasure to sit here in my class and negate the fact that you're in the presence of understanding the system of white and Aryan supremacy and how we are black in law, you don't belong. You got kids, you got to pass them black babies for war mindset. Press one. You got black babies. That's what. Then they dead too. And they black in law too. Press one. You don't want to free. Hit the like button and subscribe. You don't want to fight for them. Press one. Right out this. But I just show you. One, hit the like button and subscribe. urban conservative come out and have this and try to jam me up. Dodge this, nigga. Press one. I'm looking for the $100 million. Press one. Start with straight shots and then pop bottles. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Trying to see where all this $100 million came from. Because I guarantee you, this is a highway robbery. Now, I've been prepping you for this whole time. Not in my class, you've been taking this. That's cool. Not for me. I'm not for you. But I tell you what, KevRow, hey, what's this? Oh, she don't send me. Oh, it's a wrap. I told you. Fraud department, urban conservative is on the right path. Talking about it, right? What we talking about? Why am I on it this way? Press one, no distraction. They see the Charleston White thing. That them black people. That was a counterattack against Kev because I came out. Remember, y'all see me there. Tracy, you like I'm up trying to take something. Ty said that false air. Look, boom, 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 boom. Look, I don't even got to say nothing. I don't even got to say nothing. But what? But what? Who let me go? After more dollars in bonds since taking office. Press one, and I've been fine. That's why. Like it or not. All about freedom. Hurt, nigga. Press one. Why they will hurt us. That. Yes, you do. I got an army. Like I say on the laughing nigga. Laughing. Said that Ace. Hey Marley, who said that Ace Younger? I mean, we be laughing, nigga. It is serious. I'm in the city. I be all up in the mirrors. Yeah. When I'm in the city, I'm all up in the mirrors. They think I'm just laughing and playing on it. I'll be on the internet laughing and all going down. I'm not doing not in that. Try to put somebody people that when you go, it's gonna clear the book. $100 million. Oh, so these securities, press one. These security stock trade stocks in what? On the stock market. Trade every day. Don't even buy because at 100. So tell you, Bible black. All of them. Put all of them on black. Read the Bible. That is prophecy. You gotta put it happening right now. Right now. On you. I provided magnifying glasses. Oh, hey, Pop Dudes. I don't got the Google glasses, KevRow glasses, goggles. Press for the Gills goggles. You in bad shape, bro. Bad shape. Gotta put the Gills goggles in. Press one. I don't you up. This shit is about stocks and bonds and trading them. Press one. Who's trading them? Where are? So if you want to find you, you're dead labeled in stocks and bonds. So hit the like button and subscribe. Elon Musk, him, all of them. Although we go woe to the end of the road, I can't let go. Belong to what? They're fucked. Trump didn't work out. I had a little faith in him. And they finally on the right path. No, they're not. They right in our slave trading. Right in our face. Gotta remain as a club. Gotta remain. Bond in law and obligation are dead by which a person binds himself. Press. Oh my goodness. Did I just break it all down? How long? How long? How long? So they want us to die. Huh? Did I just break that down? Press one. Look. Execute. Oh my. Look at this. Look. Look. Look, bro. I don't even look. Look, bro. Freestyle. They didn't want to walk. Hey, Shiva, they didn't want to take from. Look, Capitus, what? I got a book on this. Got 153 in this chat room. Press one. Hit the like button. That's a beautiful. What is that called? Huh? Capitus what? And what state is that? The Delta. Thank you, Shiva. See? Boom. I want that. Shiva got that. See? I had a law and I had a Bible and a law like that may be difficult, but where you excel is where you excel. You know what I'm saying? We all excel and got different powers, different way. It's all gonna make sense right here at the row. Kev gonna do it. Press one. All gonna make sense. So that exists there. So what do? Hey, talk. It's self-suicide. Self-suicide. That's what it is. In my books. That's what cue the books. In my books. are more potent. My books, y'all gotta forgive me. I ain't never graduated. Shit, I wasn't supposed to write no books. Hold on. Let me get my shit out. Hey, Marley, in my books, homie. Press 1 frees us because it puts our mind back together in legal format. Press 1, come out of the allegorical concept and live righteous in the law. Not be pastime, fairy tales, and real. Our forefathers have been, you know what I'm saying? And tapping in this, tapping in inheritance. See, that's what the inheritance is broken down like this. What do you got to look forward to? What are you inheriting? Speak. That's what. Had all my niggas known this, we would have been changed the world. Press 1. We running from the law. Nigga, we is the law. That's ours. We dictate what the federal government is. Hold on. Slow this down a little bit. Not ready. So, the sting of the law is what you need. Law is what's going to grant you life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. See? So where do you got to go? You got to go to the Supreme Court. That's where you got to go. Stop worrying about all this external. Ready to meet God at the supreme level of knowledge. Seek his face. Nigga. With wishful thinking. Oh, got to say to them, I'm non-compost mentis, so I've just proved that. Oh, no. I'm talking about, I'm not saying take your time with them like the Denzel of this hills. I'm not saying that. What you want to do, ass like Terrence. That's what. Go in there and boop bop beat. Then beating. That ain't no get back. Every step, I'm ahead of you. I see. I watched the greatest do it. Press 1. Bop beat. Boop bop, boop bop, boop boop. Oh, I couldn't stand here and fight with you. I was playing, acting like I was running backward. I'm not playing. I could stay tired. Hello. Press 1. Gotta have the black folk gotta have the 1-2 boop bop beat. They ain't gonna give us nothing unless you get them with the complete knockout real fast. That's when. What are you gonna do? Gonna say to them? Talk to the. What's the plan? 150, 60 people up in here. What's the plan? Yeah. First thing, you gotta put your helmet back on. What's that state? Come out of the Delta state means inactivity. Delta state means you think I'll be ready to go during my show? Hell no. Delta state is fun. It's relaxing like a mug. I don't want to get up here as I get the brain activity. Look, my cut down. Look, boom, 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 boom. We in the motherfucking game. Hey, look, put your helmet back on, bro. Fuck is you over here, bro? Get this nigga some greater way. Hell no. Don't quit. Hey, bro. What my man Malcolm said? Malcolm Flex say? He gonna sit up there and make fun of you. All right, I won't make fun of you then. All right, then. Come on. Don't make fun of me. You gonna go hard on me. Then when you look back 10 later, you like, that was the press one. I didn't never get no, I don't even remember the teacher that didn't be that was nice to me. Press one. I don't even remember them. All I see is the ones that's like looking in my brain right where he at. I see in my hand, old teacher. That's why I roughed you up by your shirt. I'm so glad you did. Fired in there. I loved you, Kev. That's what I told you. So hard on you. Shit, you go work in. Most you go. Ah, and I'm going, all right, to get my shirt pulled by it. Come here, outside, kid. You think life is a fucking game? Clap on you. Illiterate for the rest of your life. What I mean by that, your will could be nothing. Soon by the work, prison, on the street, homeless, in the gang dead. Just like promise to you, gotta change. I can't. Change. It's a personal. Every person has their own mental. You want to be the head of state. The federal government going to take this decapitation off of you. This curse. You got to take it off like you would a football helmet when it's halftime. Press one, but you got to put company or corporation. Don't stay within for you by God going to fall corporate death. Follow me. All that corporate faith. That like private science. What? Like these moments. Yeah, I don't know how far people are in back to that. I say, oh, worst, worst one. What do we got here? That's just for Trump has snapped up more than 100. This is their Nasara Jasara. Press one. What happened? Hello? This is their Nasara Jasara. Press one. You hear the rhetoric. Oh, black people had it made in slavery. That's propaganda. You didn't, nobody would have it better. They try to make you had it better. Oh, we owned more. That you didn't own nothing in slavery. You don't own nothing. Massa. Girls, watch it. You don't own nothing. Where is this? No, they trying to intermingle the free common people with that shit. What you mean? Oh, the people who just got free. Girls, from slavery. Hit that like button and subscribe. Order to get free. Said, Ali, Top Deuce, Bocat, Marley, Texas. You gotta go to the Supreme Court. You gotta go where no what the, your argument would be your argument, though, young player. What's the argument? Ali, what's the argument? Hook niggas with that $100 million in bonds. Oh, that's cold, huh? Real. On now. The argument. B from Texas. Here, let me turn on my phone. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. My phone don't fail. All under the desk. Press one. Hit that like button. Office got a new desk. This motherfucker is adjusting. Shout out to the sponsors. I got a desk that go all the way up to the wall. Hit the like button. Roger, press the button. I think it was for wheelchair or retarded people. But I like it helps me bring the desk. I don't even got to sit down. I can stand up now. I can, I can stand up and do my lectures. My desk is nice. I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. The office is so blessed. So blessed. I'm doing things. I'm doing things different. Shout out to y'all. Just some contributing to my page. Deborah Nichols. Sounds very clear. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't know what's up with my. I have no idea, but I hope that people learn something. Marley, Ali Ware, Betty Hampton. Let me see. Betty Hampton, Jason Harris. Possible. All y'all. I'm super. I know it feel like, but it's that's when you gotta about to battle the world, isn't it? It's so it gets hot when I'm about to tell y'all the truth. Ah, real hot. So that's what it's told y'all. Liberty, all that is investment. These are the same bonds. These are your investment. Hello? Feel me said? See where I was going with that? This goes back, Taj, all the way back to what? This is our initial. It's one part of it. We built Europe with Liberty bonds. What did they do? They took it in Oregon, invested, held your king over the nation. So you have an obligation. God summoning demons. Good at summoning. What's going to happen? Summoning what? What you summoning? Got to summon God. Got to go. It's just called this. Oh, our Res what? High honor. Oh, he down. Charlie White down. Prove a point. God bless his right now. Okay. The urban conservative. You know what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be looking at hundreds of dollars of end of the trip. How you're still in bond. Trading bond. It ain't making. Are we captive? Oh, excuse me. The Delta State. Know what that is? In a state of servitude or slave captive. Bond in law, obligation, or deed by which person binds himself, heirs, executors, and administrators pay a certain sum on or before a date. Now, now, I hate to tell you, but that's what happened. That's why it's backdated. The like button is that's why they backdated themselves in history because the airship is backdated for future date. Lesson, all his, all his like Excalibur's, all his. So as the women is breaking down, I'm shouting out whoever is breaking down, ever understand what I'm saying. Bond in law is the deed by which a person binds heirs, and again, relating that back to capitis dominiti, dominiti. I don't know how to speak the word, but you know what it is. We got the law in which this happens. They'll be able to do certain things. They'll be able to do certain things because you have self-terminate. Go happen to ride hand in hand with what Charlie and them self-terminate. Unfucking believe. Wow. All right, here we go. How are they? And how are you going to get out of this situation where your funds are being handed around and given to presidents and then given to Israel and then given to presidents and then give it to Israel and then give it to the president? How is your revenue? This is what you up against, okay? You're up against the federal government. The federal government has a COINTELPRO, so you can't come up against it. How do you? So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna get out of this legal situation bond that you're in? How are you gonna do that? Ollie, help you. Let me see. Somebody help him. How you gonna get out of it? Okay, you black in law. How you gonna get out of it? You gotta go to you gotta be competent and go to the Supreme Court. And do what? How are you gonna address the matter? What is it? Habeas corpus. Hmm. I like that. What do you mean by that? Show them the body? What do you mean by that? Habeas corpus. What does that mean? That's good. I'm just gonna show them the body. What's the body? No, I got you. I got you. But what is it? What is it? Break it down. Break it down. What is it? 424 209 9506. Area code 424 209 9506. What is it? Look, Sheba, the 5 books of Gillespie. uh, listen, listen to that one. Listen, Bocat, before you do anything, you need to be in class, downloading these lectures into your mind, studying them in real time. Oh my goodness. And go on over there and study all 5 books of Mr. Gillespie so that your mind be ready to perceive this reality for what it truly is. The world, the 2 jurisdictions, all that will be complete in your brain. That's why I'm saying what I know. That's why I'm saying you got to have some questions, or maybe the books and the knowledge is so clear that you don't got no questions. You're just pondering and in deep thought, which is awesome as well. I just need to know where you at. That's how. You 5 books, and I know what I heard in my mental was he always do that. Yeah, because these 5 books and being here at KevRow University is going to change your life so you can critically think again. Don't you want to come out of the mind spell and allegorical and the whole lunacy of it all? Well, come on to KevRow. Come on to KevRow. Let's see how bad you want it. That's all I'm saying. Let's see how bad you want it. Because if you truly want it, you'll seek it. You'll be studying it, trying to comprehend it. You know, yeah, what the heck? It's all supposed to be happening. All that is natural. You know, we trying to change our minds, change our whole aspect of viewing what we are in. So yes, a change of the mind, but look, all 5 books, all of them is needed for your progress. So you got to stay right here at KevRow University. Go through the lectures. Press 1. You got to go through the lectures. Of course, you got to be here. But once you start understanding, you're gonna start asking real questions because your mind is automatically going press 1. It's gonna automatically you automatically gonna know. You're gonna ask questions to the shit you know. Like, wait, that mean let me ask, but you already know the question. You already know the answer to it. Yeah, I'm on some other stuff. I'm not. I like to have peace in my life, and I'm not going back to ignorance and uncontrolled destruction type shit. This has got to be a real class challenge. The capture of our imprisonment, habeas corpus. I like that. Challenge the capture of our imprisonment, habeas corpus. Well, how you gonna challenge them? I like that. Okay, when you challenge them, what? The challenge the capture of our imprisonment, habeas corpus. Tell me how you gonna do that. You looking for the uppercut? This her uppercut. Press one. She heard the call. What's the uppercut? What's your uppercut? What you gonna hit him with? What you gonna hit him with? I want to know. You know what you gonna hit him with? With all that you've been studying about the law or being incompetent, what will be your first pew? Cyclops blast with the law. What's gonna be the first one? Show ourselves competent in law. Okay, I heard that a million times, B. How? What are you gonna say? How? You know that's how. HOW. How? That's where that's where I need your assistance, sir. But you ain't asked me no question. Y'all be trippy. How you need my assistance? Did you download any of the books? No. No. Did you? No. Did you download the first book? Non-compost mentis. It said it right there. Press one. You need my help. It's in the books. Come on. I think I think I'm leaving no way out. Yeah, it's in the book. Yeah. Are you in a class, right? You kicked me out. That's because you're not a sponsor. First one. I didn't just kick you out for nothing. That's because you're not a sponsor. You know, and the sponsors created that shit over there. So if you're not a sponsor, I said, how much am I worth? They said this amount. I said, all right, I got it. Let me go handle this work. Press what? So it ain't that I kicked you out. You hold on. What they call it? You ain't paid the tuition, man. You ain't paid the tuition. I got barbed wire against the gate. Press what? Landscapers and security put up barbed wire. Press one. Advocate. I don't advocate. What does that mean? Hold on. I have no issues with your worth. No, I'm worth more than that. Karen Devine. I'm worth so much more, Karen. Karen, listen to me. Press one. I'm worth so much more. That's not my worth. That's not my worth. I'm worth a thousand times that. Press one. No. You feel me? So I try to deliver it in a way that's affordable for everybody, and especially y'all should be excelling. Y'all should be excelling. You feel me? Y'all should be excelling. I gave y'all all of the answers first. So not having an answer at this point is kind of like, wait a minute, what the hell is Ollie talking about? Advocate. How are you going to advocate? How? What are you going to say? What needs to be said? Help me out. Help me out. What needs to be said? I need some help. I need a whole office. Oh hell no, I need some help. What are you going to say? We good? All right, everybody disappeared. Oh, oh man. Oh man. What did you gonna say to him? That's all I'm saying. What you gonna say to these people? You just gonna have one sentence? Hey man, I'm taking out the wrong jurisdiction. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We didn't call you black. Press one. Oh, hit the like button. What you gonna say? I may be black in law. Come on, Ali. I see the little engine that could coming along. My man, my man Ali. Ali, I need some help. I see your little engine that could, my nigga. That's right. That's right. I got you though, champ. Hey, caller, you on the air. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Why are you not coming through my airways, B? Hold on. Let me get you on. Oh, I can hear you when you on speaker. I'm trying to put you on the little machine. Mountains, of course. What you say? I said I'm driving through these mountains. If we lose signal, that's why. No, 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 no. You're not losing signal. I just need to connect you to. I don't know where my little speaker is. I need to connect you to my little system. I don't know why it didn't do that off top, but that's neither here or there. To those who can hear, what's on your mind, champ? Well, ask that question again. I've been thinking a little bit. Let's see if I can get close to it. Is that right? All right, all right. You go into the Supreme Court. We all chilling, and so I just want you to know this is an open conversation. This is a hypothetical. For what you gonna do, at the Supreme Court level? I mean, what are you gonna walk in and tell them? You have kept us from having life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. We have Kevin Gillespie here to advocate. Well, no, you. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You put your own shit in the back. I am not a sky cap. Okay, got you. No, 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 no. The rest go to Cam Gill, Kevin Gillespie. This is you. The question. What is you? I wish it was that easy. I wouldn't have a whole university. Go ahead.
I still will make the statement that they have prevented me from having life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And then I will have to show myself to be competent in law
By doing what?
and compos mentis.
By doing what?
By saying that I need to be reclassified because y'all got me classified as black, which in Roman civil law is dead, and that's a crime in itself.
And that's what you gonna say. That's good. That's your litigation.
That's my opening statement.
That's my opening statement, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Little Wayne face on that one. Woo! My man said that, that's the opening statement. You have made me. Damn, they gonna say I didn't do nothing, but yeah. Okay, that's your opening statement.
Yes, sir.
And then what?
Shoot. From there, being that I'm black in law, I'm classified as dead, which makes me a minor, which you guys have a fiduciary role over me. I find you to be untrustworthy of that because you made me a slave, a dead slave. You untrustworthy, and I would just have to have yeah, they untrustworthy. They prove themselves untrustworthy. I'm trying to think where I would go after that.
You trying to prove to them that they untrustworthy, but they are trustworthy. This your first time there. It's an odd way to address the court. Y'all untrustworthy, but I need y'all to help me. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they don't have to. These are the people that's go right. This is who you addressing the matter with. And so this your first time here. They don't even know you.
I need to be reclassified. Being black on law.
Reclassified to what?
To a child of inheritance. You got me black. I'm dead in law. I have no right. You robbed me of my rights. You robbed me of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness by classifying me as black.
Sir, you classify yourself as black.
Now.
My man said, damn.
No choice in the matter.
Hold on. Sir, you called yourself, you labeled yourself black.
No, I was labeled before I was born, but then they're going to put it on my parents.
Sir, you was labeled soon as you got here.
Right.
By your parents.
Yeah, see? Okay. And my parents' parents.
They called your mama black too. Speaking of your parents' parents, they the ones who called your mama black.
Oh man, Kill. I gotta think about that one.
That's what I'm saying. It's
it.
tough, right?
Yeah, it is. When you at the Supreme Court, oh man, you can't come playing. You gotta have your ducks in a row.
They trying to knock you out. What are you doing here? Press
Bro,
one.
we gotta, yeah, exactly. I'm like, dang, really what I want, what I'm after, Okay.
This nigga start
Already
negotiating.
stable.
Y'all hear this nigga chat? Y'all see, he was really what I really want is a box of cookies, and I'm gonna see if y'all can help me out with a little reparation. That nigga switched his whole stance. Hold up. That's right.
Oh man.
You motherfucker call that some get right. All right then, player. Tell us what you really want.
Man, this is illegal. Y'all prevent me from my God-given rights.
Which is
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
see, and that's why you non-compost mentis, because you didn't hear what I said. We already on the record saying your mama made you black and her mama called her black.
Well, somebody called her black before that.
Who?
Walter Plecker.
Walter Plecker didn't call you. You went into civil death. How?
Oh, we went into civil death by accepting.
What's the term? Accepting. There you go. Accepting.
Yeah, accepting.
Ah.
I no longer want. I disown that. I don't want it. It don't work right. I don't want it. Straight up. How does that work?
You see why? You see why people ain't called in? This shit's scary.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
For real, it ain't easy. But you can't be scared. You gotta get out here.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
the whole
fight. You
going
gotta
on.
iron sharpen iron.
For real.
Baby steps, though. That's all that's needed. You know, small steps at a time, like that. You know, what would you do? Like, what's the correct way? That's where we
What's the
need to
proper
be.
procedure?
What's the proper procedure?
Yes, sir.
With a gun in your head, you know?
Right. I know what I need to get done, but like, yeah, you right. What's the proper procedure
Right.
for making that happen?
Yeah, we at the lunch tables, we can clown, we gonna talk, but that's not that language. That language there, language of law, is the language of God.
Yes, sir.
You understand? No matter what language you speak, the language of law. You feel me?
Right. The law was given to us by God.
So you can't go up in there talking you can't go up in there talking nonsense.
Rights too. I got inalienable rights.
All right, Pookie, but what they got to do with anything? Hey, y'all, I want y'all to know I got inalienable rights too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you damn right you got some unalienable rights. That's why what you call yourself black in law. How you got unalienable rights and what's the correct legal term? Self-suicide. I'm gonna give you a hint, young black man. Huh? I'm gonna help you.
Fellow, they say.
I know. See, it seems like you need to get your shit up. You feel me?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's self-suicide.
Which one? Fellow that say?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. I look at him. He reclaimed. That is, man. I got the book, man. Go ahead. I'm talking about self-suicide. What is fellow de se and capitis diminito?
All right, fellow, they say is self-suicide, meaning when you are being like, well,
Look.
fellow, they say.
See, you can't do this. What is you talking about? Fellow de se. What is it? Classroom, help them out.
It's suicide. When you commit legal suicide, then all your everything that you own becomes you give it up. You give up everything that you own. I'm thinking the proper word. Yeah.
So being made.
Black in law. is committing self-suicide, which I lost everything that I own or was entitled to or inherited.
Okay, so I told you it was a choice. Is fellow that say a choice?
Well, yeah, if you accept the label black, then I guess it is a choice.
So how dare you? Why you keep accusing us of doing anything? We here in case in case you come back. Where are you? That's why we here. That's why we're over you. So from their stance, exactly.
So I have to show myself that I'm competent in law to even be able to stand over my own state. That's where I need to start. Otherwise, we gonna
I see B at the court. I can see B at the courtroom wrapping his paperwork up like, you know what, Judge, you right. You know what? I need to start. I'm sorry for wasting y'all motherfucking time. You know what? I hear you.
Look, that's why I'm here, KevRow. I gotta get sharpen my iron up.
Man.
That's where I need to start.
Exactly.
I gotta start with compost mentions. I gotta show that I'm legally competent.
Right.
That I'm of a sound mind.
Of a
That's the first step. A sound mind. Yes, sir.
That's the first step of walking on water, huh?
Yes, sir. Everything else is out of there. They already got you. You not of a sound mind. Nothing you saying even count.
All your reference points got to be legal and sound of law.
Right.
So if you want to change anything, you want to start with those who change law. You come in biblically, so you want to start with the jab. 1-1-2 type shit. 1-1-1-1-2 straight to the gut. Give them switch it up every now and then, but you want to keep it legal. Throw in like Ezekiel Gillespie and his ways of changing law with scripture, because that's what we're doing.
Right.
We're not allegory and sensationalizing the word of God to be seen better in front of men.
Right. Is it got you?
This ain't clout.
Very-
This ain't none of
very
that.
cool.
Yeah, this is the knowledge of God. And yeah, you're gonna fumble
Yes,
a
sir.
little bit, but that's what it is. You're gonna fumble. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Good little rivalry.
Okay.
Alma mater,
For real, you gotta. This is a definite fight.
You talking to
gotta have-
psychologists, people who are over you mentally.
Right. So it's gonna be all kind of. They can't mess with the law though, so I gotta stick with it.
Well, you got the fundamentals down, champ. The law they can't
Yes,
fuck
sir.
with. The interpretation of the law they can counter. Pull you in. Pull straight. Boom. Hit you while you coming in with all the aggression, knowing that you right, but you so pushing it, to where it's easily countered with suggestion. Just another form of law. You won't know.
Right.
You got to come with all your reference points in attack,
Ready to go.
ready to go. I posted those.
Right.
Reference
And then
points,
see-
reference points, reference points. Lawful things in law that changed according to how you see things. Go ahead.
Right, and then just like you use Ezekiel Gillespie, how you use the scripture, with that'll be part of case law.
Again, that's what we got. Case law.
Yes, sir.
Case law is going to be your best reference to redemption. Case law. Where has this been fought before? And what was the outcome? Now you got solid foundation. Now you got an argument you can build upon. But that's just one sentence in a fight. That's 1 second. That as powerful as that can be, that's just one part of the fight. That's one jab, one combo type shit. You what else? What else? Remember when Agent Smith hit Neo and he was like, "What the fuck?" And he boop, bop, boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop, bop, just jammed him up with.
Yeah.
And he just pushed them all in the subway, beat him down. You got to do it like that. So, what points in case law are you gonna reference that just tiger uppercut, Dugan, Saget, Yogan Flame, that shit? There ain't no is Bison just gonna be getting his ass whooped.
Right. Take away they plausible deniability with factor law, case law, and I got you. Where I'm gonna start is I gotta prove I'm a sound mind.
Yeah.
That'll be all right. Prove I'm a sound mind.
Yeah.
Um, which after that, okay, after I prove that I'm a sound mind, I gotta damn. Oh man.
Remember, you got if Francois was listening to this right now, he'd be like, "B, see, he'd be talking shit." So you got to think of Francois in the audience somewhere in the shadows. You got to think, and you gonna pound them out. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop, boop. You gonna prove what?
All right, I gotta prove that I'm of sound mind and I'm able to be over my own affairs. That'll be the first step.
How? How you gonna prove it?
Really, I gotta know law.
There you go.
I gotta know law.
You have to. It has to be in your filings of. It's in the way you speak.
Yes, sir.
It's in how you filed it. What legal stance do you have? Things of this nature.
Right, so I gotta show. That's when jurisprudence come in.
Yeah. Are you walking the walk to talk the talk? Or are you just playing?
Right. I gotta wow, Kim. Yeah, that's the first step. So shoot, I gotta keep. I gotta. They gotta keep going.
They're gonna throw your case out and say, "We didn't do that. We didn't call you black."
Yeah, you did. But I got all right. Now I gotta show proof. Now that put the burden of proof on me to show how we was classified as black under Roman law, under civil law. But we're really not even under civil law. We should be under common law.
Yeah, but you at the Supreme Court. That's the highest in what? What law? Civil or common?
That'll be in civil.
You at the highest of courts, Chad.
I gotta go. All right. I tell you what. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, kid. I'm gonna pull over. I'm driving. I'm gonna pull over. I'm calling you right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight for real. Let's do it.
All right, come on, call back. My man B, he tried, didn't he? My man said, damn. Damn. So how do you come out of it? How do you awaken from the dead? Because you're black, dead in civil law. You're summoning the highest courts in law. How are you gonna come out of this dead state? And what language and verbiage are you going to use? What are you doing? Somebody in the classroom says step one, National Archive Record Administration, two, IRS, three, U.S. Treasury, four, Department of Interior. That's a lot. Our people would never do no shit like that. Press one. My man got three steps. Step one, step two, and where's step three? All right, step two, IRS, step three, U.S. Treasury, step four, Department of Interior. Man, what is that? What are you talking about? Call it in 424-209-9506. What does that mean? That sound good when you typing it. But what does that mean, champ? The people, your fellow students, need to hear you. They just see step one, National Archive Record Administration. Two, IRS. Three, U.S. Treasury. Four, Department of Interior. Nope. None of them is going to change you from black on their own. Boy. This is a whole fucking topic. This is a real ass topic. Okay, Rodney. Supreme Court, Appellate Court. Supreme Federal Appellate Court. Okay. Then what? What do? You're going in there and doing, what are you doing? What are you doing? Appellate Court. What are you doing? You see my man B trying to put them words together. He trying to put them together, you know. He tried to find the right words. Give it a shot, Rodney. I believe in you, Rodney. Come on. But Rodney, 424-209-9506. Rodney. Give it a shot, Rodney. Give it a shot. I'm listening. I'm open to this conversation because of where my channel is going and what we talking about. Okay, we got it. Appeal. Got it. Are you calling in? If not, you're not in my class, so Rodney. So I'm giving you a chance to clean that up immediately. 424-209-9506. I'm taking on all callers. Rodney just writing words. I need a complete breakdown of what you're going to do and how is it going to play or what you going to do. Don't look at B conversation and say I can't do it. Find something to build upon. Enjoy the convo and don't be scared. When you are scared, press 150. Let's see. Wait. Let me turn this off. Y'all tripping. Where y'all at? Where you at, Rodney? Oh, you just liking to type in my shit? You not a student here and you loving to type? For sure. For sure. It just seems you kind of spewing things. I don't know. I'm trying to help you. I don't want to block your page, but you just threw that out there. I need your help, Rodney. 424-209-9506. How would you address the matter? Ali, Pop Deuce, let me see who up in here. Say it. Let me see who else up here. How are you gonna address it? This is KevRow lecture right here, funded by my great sponsors and moderators in the chat room. The rest of y'all better have something to say around this bug because this is KevRow University. Where you at? Don't make me go up the ladder to make sure y'all paying attention. Let me see. Pop Deuce said I was classified black at birth by your parents. Press 1. Karen said through forced propaganda. Tough sell. Bill of Attainder. Unconstitutional. What do we know about that? Let's go. 424-209-9506. What do we know about it? Let me see. See, that's why y'all need to come to law class and build with Kev Yall. This why right here. Because you can't even spark the conversation. What would you say in real life? Come on up. Step on in. What is your gripe? What you gonna say? Lo, how you gonna understand what need to be said if you don't have a sound mind? B even recognize that stepping in. Whoa, this deep. They're gonna ask you some questions. It's gonna break your whole confidence down. Hold on. I'm not coming up. Look it up. Rodney, I sure appreciate your time, but you see, that's why I don't even like you niggas. First of all, that's why I don't even like them. That's why my class is 250. I just get up here and this is easy for me. This is easy. See, Rodney, I know the answer. Press 1. Why this ain't to look it up class? If I want to, why are they so mad at me? Because why are you here? This is a school, KevRow. Oh no, look it up. Get your weak ass out of here. It's a bunch of women in here and shit. Get your weak ass out of here. Press 1. I don't deal with them. You just want to be over here. Ain't nobody typing in your chat room. Rodney, get up out of here. Get up out of here. Solid people over here, champ. It's people putting in real homework. You not a contributor or nothing. Get your weak ass out of here. KevRow. Give a fuck about them, and you got the wrong answer anyway, IRS man. You put 4 answers and all of them was wrong. Press 1. I'm talking about the what hitter quitter. Look, mad because he wants you to speak for him without him doing any work. Nah, go on. That's right. That's right. They want me to speak for them. Don't do no work. That's right. Talk that shit. Press 1. Take that shit. Kev, do it. I am not a sky cap. Last time somebody tried to do, Jesus died on the cross, and you playing. Press 1. Last time somebody died and you didn't have to do nothing but watch. Press 1. No, that's not my job. My job is to redeem those who are redeemable. Press 1. That's my job. You see, Rodney, I don't consider you redeemable. You see, I consider you black in law, stuck trying to figure out and fill out paperwork to the same Nazi regimes that's confined you by law. That's one, and most of it ain't by law. You filling out paperwork to IRS, and that's not even legal. Well, I'm gonna go file this and then file it. Okay, go ahead, Rodney. Press one. You got to speak to show thyself approved, right? Weak as hell, Shiva. Press one. Weak as hell. It's not me. Why do I got to do it? Go look it up, Kev. Why? Why I gotta look it up? You should be. It was that you was typing really well. Speaking though, it's a little different. Just say you was afraid. Just say you scared of me. And press one, right, ladies? I'm nigga. Now it's on, right, ladies? Just say you scared. Say I'm a coward, and I don't have enough courage to study. I don't have it. Right, Royal Purple? I'm just saying. I'm afraid of your presence, Kevin. I'm afraid. Say it. I'm afraid of your presence. You're gonna see right through the phone because I'm not even nobody. In fact, I don't change my account a few times. Press one. You're gonna know right. You're gonna see right through me. And I don't want to be wrong in your class because you make fun of people. Even though I'm not. Even though I just showed B. I let B get it off. I wanted to make fun so bad. There's one, but y'all not from my city. I'm from South Central. You got to be funny over here. You got to learn how to laugh in the hood. Be grateful that Kev or anybody for this matter is sharing this with you, Rodney. Press one. You should be honored to even be over here mentally, Rodney. Ain't no other place on YouTube, Rodney, where you can get this type of information. We just freestyling. It's just flowing. No pressure, Rodney. Well, I gotta go look it up. Already looked up 100 million in bonds and related it to black folk. What you gonna do, Rodney? Nothing. He gonna come to KevRow and just hide in his classroom and hate him. These niggas hate me. I gotta know who with me. These niggas is haters. Press one, big time haters. They be in their feelings. Look, for no reason, just hating, mad at they self, mad that they can't amount up to this right here. And they really can. They really can if they get all 5 books, like I said, coward. But you ain't gonna get all 5 books. You just stay right there in the Animaniacs Wonderland of nothing. Press one. I said, who gonna deliver me the 1-2? And my boy B called in. He may not have got the victory, but he heard the call. Press one. You just a coward. You just scary. Press one. You always been like that though, Rodney. That shit did happen right here with 138 people waiting on you, Rodney. You gonna drop the ball. Get up out of here. Ain't on my team. Scary. You got that sci-fi in you. Press one. Only a sci-fi person. Press one would try to get me back into political fiction. No, we going for the how do you come out of black? How do you come out? You see, you haven't been here, Rodney. So your brain ain't activated in people like Rodney. Think I'ma do it. No, I'm a delegate here. What she say? I'm a Mason of KevRow. Yeah. What the fuck did she say? Yeah, that's Kev, nigga. You should be honored to even talk to me over here, chump. Get on somewhere. I'm waiting for the soldiers. I'm trying to see who out here. I'm trying to see who out here. Boy, boy, these people, I can't do nothing right to them. No, you look it up, Kev. No, you got to do it, man. Want us to do stuff. I don't want you to do nothing. This is for my Discord and people on my Patreon. Okay? I don't get sponsored to be on YouTube. I mean, I don't get what they say. I don't get no my channel ain't monetized, Rodney. That's what makes my channel different. I'm not monetized, Rodney. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm not appealing to you like that. It's really about the ones who gonna teach the kids, not you. A lot of you niggas is throwaways. A lot of you niggas was put here just to be children of Satan, just to be big sci-fi head ass niggas, just so I could see through you. When you was thought of, you was made as an obstacle for Kevin. For Kevin can see through you. You hear me, Rodney? Your whole existence was for Kevin can see through you. Your whole reasoning, your whole reason. I don't play in my classroom. I hope you was brought up, born and conceived for what, champ? To be an obstacle for Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie and get ran through like a thought trying to get put on a gang. Press one, get on the like button and subscribe. I'm trying to teach here, champion. What it's gonna take for you to come from up under this death spell. You know, I asked this legally, knowing y'all wasn't gonna know and knowing that it was gonna be fun, even if I got one call. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to know. I think I found that remedy. I think I found it, right? I found out what we supposed to do as individually, collectively. Collectively as individuals. Press one. And because Rodney watching, I'm not gonna tell y'all, I'm not gonna read it. Press, Press I'm not doing it. Because Rodney's around listening and watching. And people like him. Well, I'm gonna keep this in. I'm gonna keep this all in house. You know, I'm keeping that all in house on what we gotta do as far as legally. Legally. But there is an outcome and there is something that we have to do at the Supreme Court level. You feel me? But I'm not gonna tell you because Rodney and his goons are gonna try to steal my work and try to do it before me and wind up like, you know, people you see on TV that never make it past tomorrow type shit. You always try to take from and be like Rodney. You know, I don't know who they think they playing with. Last nigga like you was running around this community getting smart. He's no longer with us. God bless his. He didn't have one. He was born to be an obstacle, Rodney. He was born to be an obstacle, Rodney. Just to be an obstacle. That's it. You know, shout out to y'all. And I'm just sitting online, Rodney, because my printer that gives and deals better t-shirt qualities than my cry cut was more and everything is here today by Amazon, paid for by the sponsors, of course, Rodney. So I'm in a good spirit mood. I feel great. I feel great about where not only my channel but business for me is going. You know, because I worked hard and I chose to go up, Rodney, to get away from people like you. Hit the like button and subscribe. People like Rodney who don't support their broadcasters, no matter what channel they on. Rodney get up here just to be anti whoever it is, you know. And most of the time, because Rodney ain't spent enough time. He's a Moor, or a Pan African, or a Muslim Arab, or like Nation of Islam type of dude. So he think by filing federal paperwork, press one, he's going to get out of a legal situation that's going to make him a Moor. I'm not even talking about Moor or a monkey Moor or none of that. I'm talking about relieving the curse of being black, and false senses of sovereignty is not a remedy for my people. It's just another false indoctrination into a false pentagrammic state of Satan, a corporate dead state. So no matter if you're white or black in a corporate dead state, you're dead, Rodney. No matter if you're a sovereign citizen or nothing. Those are two contradictionary. That a sovereign citizen is that thereof the middle of a direction, like Middle East or Middle North or Middle West. Things of this nature is not real. You do know that, right, Rodney? Press one. You do know that, right, Rodney? Or maybe you need to go look that up for yourself. I love talking this shit. 424-209-9506. Nigga ain't looking for no corporate covenants. Press one. Our people need true redemption. And that's a female. That's a woman. Rodney. These are women talking like this, bro. You talking like you in your feelings. Those ain't even feelings. Synthetic. You're not even in your right mind. You beneath a woman. Rodney, you typing feelings. Nigga, you was a meta dead nigga. Get out of here. Not even nothing over here. Press one. This my YouTube street now. You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't on nothing. You wouldn't even know how to come out of it and at least be tried. But you see people like him, they think they can just type words real fast and try to appear smart in my chat room. They're not even students at the roll. From Patreon to sponsorship. Ain't even none of them. No. And I had to decide not to give a fuck about people like Rodney. People are here to just destroy and hate and do all this nonsense. It's been many Rodneys on this computer my whole time. And none of them was paying attention. None of them. None of them. I outlasted every last one of them. Press one, they didn't even have no more trolling in them. They didn't even have no more trolling in them. These niggas is dead, deported. They the double D's, the Dudley boys. They the dead or deported. Press one. Kev ain't playing no games. Stay in your place, Rodney. Before you get hit with an alchemic blast of I don't give a fuck in your life, nigga. Just like that. Because I don't care. See, when you care, the world takes advantage of you. You can be the most caring person in the world. People like Rodney and people like him, they don't care. They ain't nothing but the world's demons. On the internet or in real, they ain't got nothing going. And if we was all around each other in real life, they know they'd be on the couch talking to somebody else. Press one over there at KevRow University Party Clubhouse over there. They won't be nowhere around, and they be like, damn, that nigga theatrical and he cool as shit. You know, so stay in your place, Rodney. No, and I only got, listen, I got about 8 sponsors. I got about 50 students. God bless us all. So, Rodney, you don't matter to me. At all. Rodney don't matter. But I like making him the subject and people like him. Why? Because. Just because. If I see him, something to talk about, cool. But he was trying to be our friend, trying to give some information. And because he was wrong, he felt some type of way. Rodney and people like him, men like him, need to exit my classroom. It wasn't even a right or a wrong answer because I already did it. I already got it filled out to a T. It just has to be, here you go. You feel me? And I want to teach this, what I'm doing, what I'm doing first. I'm the first one. You feel me? I'm the first one. And then what people who function with me will be also able to do. You know? Because the one thing we need to be free from is being black in law. And I'm not going to the IRS. I'm not going here or to this system or to these people. I'm not writing a congressman. I'm not going to a civil rights attorney or none of this. That's not how my spirit roll. I'm here like David versus Goliath. You got this slingshot. Poop bop bink. Easy work, Rodney. All that other stuff, them 4 steps. No, we said at the Supreme Court. Not where you talking about. Not the IRS. Not nothing. We're going straight to who set law. Press one. Press one. Ooh, the wind kicking up. See, we don't want to go to all these things that Rodney and our forefathers have lied to us because they don't have the mental fortitude to stand up with big balls like KevRow or to stay in class or nothing. They don't got none of that. They just want to talk and this is how you do it. And when they're not right, they hate you that you didn't agree with them. They hated you before. You hear the hate in the way they talk type. They're just mad, is it? Fuck you, Kev. Fuck you. You always fine. I know it's gonna be niggas that's gonna hate me for whatever I do. Press one. That's what Pac said. Niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. Now, rule one, get your cash on MOB. That's money over bitches because they breed in V. Now, rule two is a hard one. See, watch for phonies. Keep your enemies close, nigga. Watch your homies. Press one. See? See? When you follow the rules, it becomes that much easier. So, even though I didn't get as many calls as I like pertaining to the subject or as far as what we'll do, it's okay. I still have my lectures to drop and to drop here. Well, on Discord and then read them live on the air so that the people can get a understanding. 3 lectures a week. Shout out to y'all. The rest of these days, I'm just talking. I wanted y'all to know about Kev ending the sex trafficking, Rodney. I want y'all to know that COVID is really a military operation, and that's why the FBI and all these people, it looked like a mass cover up with all this, because it is. A lot of people are going into witness protection. A lot of people are running from you people. Press what? They're running. They went right into the arms of the feds. Press one. Y'all enjoy and let the feds do their work as they investigate sex trafficking. Hit that like and sex trafficking and child trafficking, money laundering. And I'll continue doing my great work right here at KevRow University. You feel me? Shout out to Rodney for keeping us cool for the last 15 minutes of the program. Shout out for the Trump info that's going to the Urban Conservative. I hope to see every one of not just my sponsors, but my Patreon students as well, because they are here, as a matter of fact. And anybody else who want to pull up, I'm dropping the link over there. This is solely Urban Conservative. This was going on in the news throughout the week. That's my other channel over there, is getting that revenue and getting my bloggers ready to blog. We got a lot of shit going on, Rodney. You should have came to KevRow and not being a coward. Hit that like button and subscribe. Shout out to those who supported this broadcast today, tomorrow, yesterday, and the future. God bless y'all. I love y'all. And I just had to show you. I told you, 100 million. Told you. Now we off to the Urban Conservative with the lineup of the lectures coming first thing in the morning. Brand new day. Continuing on with the backmasking of history. We're going to finish up from section 6 all the way up to section 15 and 16, which will finalize chapter 1. Because there's 16 sections in every chapter. Hello? Y'all heard me? You heard me, Rodney? I said there's 16 sections in every chapter. You're not listening, Rodney. We only got through 5 of them. And kabloom. All this shit start popping up. We're going to continue these great conversations. I'll see those who support the role and are sponsors of the program over there at Coffee and Kush TV. If you would like to be a moderator a blogger and take part in the Urban Conservative, make sure you're on my Discord and be ready to be awesome on these live streams because I have a new way of doing things. Shout out to Tracy. You have been a blessing. Shout out to you, Deb. There's a couple other people paid their tuition. And I'm not saying pay your tuition or nothing like that. I'm just saying like if it's real, it's real. And for me to get blessed by y'all and to be able to do this work is incredible. I'm so glad that y'all didn't do this for Rodney. Press one. I'm so glad that Rodney's not a YouTuber who has an audience who blesses him the way my sponsors bless. Oh, Rodney have to work hard. Oh, fucking Rodney. Press one. Rodney been a hater with that name. Rodney, that's a hating ass name. Press one. He mad. Oh, Rodney, you can't do this, bro. You don't got the gift of knowledge and wisdom. Shout out to y'all. I enjoyed this conversation. I enjoyed even Rodney. I enjoyed it. Shout out to the people who make this chat what it is, and I'll see y'all over there at the Urban Conservative. And as always, family, I'll holla.